So now I'll show you my Batman collection. We'll start over here. Recently got this, again, from my wife. My wife just buys me things. It's awesome. And while you're going to see a lot of hot toys in my videos, this is not a hot toy. It's a DC collectible. To me, it's just as good as a hot toy, though. It looks fantastic. And had a lot of little cool items. I've got cards, I have the bank robber mask. He's got a lot of miscellaneous weapons and things like that. Real fabric coat. And I just really enjoy this. It's a 6 scale. Just like Hot Toys, and I thought it was well made. This is a Hot Toy right here. The Christian Bale Dark Knight version. One of the first Hot Toys I bought. Not the very first, but love him. Next to him is what is, in my opinion, the best Hot Toy they ever made, and that's the Batfleck from Batman v Superman. Put him in a dynamic pose. Usually he's pretty stoic, but to me, this was the best Hot Toy they ever made. Now, I'm biased. I understand that. But to me, he's just incredibly well done. He looks so good. Next to him is a piece of nostalgia for me. I'm a huge comic book nut, comic book nerd. There's a lot of characters I love, but what started it all was when my dad took me to see Batman in 1989. So when they came out with that Hot Toy, I just had to have it because that started everything for me. Really changed my life. As stupid and nerdy as that may sound, it sent me down the course of pretty much everything I did in my life. Got into martial arts and got into protecting the community because of it. So, wanted to be like Batman, man. Don't hate. This figure, initially I wasn't too much in love with it, but I had to have it for one reason. That kryptonite ring. That's a really cool touch, and I fell in love with that toy after I saw that. Next is the Hot Toy from my favorite video game ever other than Madden, and that's the Arkham City Batman video game. Next to that's Play Arts Kai. A lot of people don't like Play Arts Kais, but they're unique. You see a Play Arts Kai figurine, you know immediately what company made it, and that's obviously a Play Arts Kai. This has some sentimental value. This was something my friend had in his office. I mentioned that I liked it one day, and he just gave it to me. So Isaac P., if you're watching this, love the toy, man. Put it up here because of you. Underneath that is a toy I bought from Isaac P., and that is the 1989 Batmobile. Now, I've actually thought about selling this because it's going for quite a hefty price nowadays, but I just can't frickin' bring myself to do it. I love it. This was a big purchase of mine, and machine guns pop out of it. The fins pop out of the sides. I'm not going to do all that right now. The cockpit slides open. You can light it up. You can light up the rear. It can have sides come out to shoot discs. It's really cool. And it's a big piece of equipment, big piece of hardware. Next is my big oil painting of The Dark Knight. When I saw that online, I had to order it because The Dark Knight is my all-time favorite movie. So, really cool. I love that picture. And I think it's very well done. Beneath that, first statue I ever bought, Sideshow Collectibles premium format figure. This set me on a course of no return with statues. He's got a second head, and the statue I think is very well done. The cape is really cool. Incredibly well detailed fabric body, and yeah, you get your bang out for your buck out of that one. Then I've got, some pictures I picked up from Hobby Lobby, those little tin things that are good for filler, and then just some miscellaneous items here. Nothing too fancy over here. Just cool stuff. Original Batmobile, Adam West version. Picked that up at Toys R Us. A cookie jar, the new Batmobile from BVS. I won't go through all these, but for some of you action figure fans, you'll see I got some cool ones in here. And picked this up from Toys R Us too. The Batman animated series Batmobile. And you want to talk about sadness. It's Toys R Us closing, and they say it's because everybody's ordering stuff online. Well, let me tell you what online could never capture, and that's the joy a child feels walking into that store. Never again. So this is the Batman area of my house. Thanks for watching. Give me a like.